Hello and welcome. I wanted to talk a little bit today about what the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Program is that I have, what it is, why people use it, my own personal testimonial, the components of the program. And so first, I'll just talk a little bit about why people seek out this program. Anyone can do this program, whether they're young or mature. It is an organic superfood nutrition program. So it is nutrient dense food. And people that have problems with brain fog, insomnia, um, wanting to lose excess weight that they're unable to release, people that have joint inflammation, gout, arthritis, any type of inflammatory problem in the body that can also cause hormone disruption. This program can be used to rehabilitate your gut microbiome, reset your gut health, which is so important for so many reasons. Gut health has really been studied a lot recently. Um, just how important the gut microbiome is, the gut-brain axis, the link between the gut and skin health. So many things are tied to the health of our gut. So we need to take a look at what we're eating, what we're putting into our body, and minding that to prevent and treat chronic diseases that we're seeing in our modern American lifestyle. Um, People use this program not necessarily to lose weight, but losing weight is a good side effect of the program. It's a program that's not about deprivation at all. It's about flooding your body with superfood nutrition at the cellular level and reducing inflammation in the body, so your body can do its processes as it should, as it is meant to. And it will also help give you energy and improve digestion, improve mood, and clarity of thought. So the first component of the program that I'll talk to you about is a green power shake. The program consists of 2 meal replacements a day for breakfast and lunch. And like I said before, it's not about deprivation. If you feel like you need to have more food at breakfast and lunch, you can do so. There's a list, a help sheet with a list of approved foods that you can snack on. And the Power Shake is combined with another product I'll talk about next to essentially replace breakfast and lunch. And the Power Shake is going to have super greens, healthy fats. It has 16 organic phytonutrients that essentially floods your body with phytonutrients. It feeds your body at the cellular level. It's an apple berry flavor. So it tastes delicious. It's sweetened a little bit with monk fruit, which it does not have erythritol in it. Monk fruit is a low glycemic sweetener. It's the last ingredient. So it just has a hint of sweetness. And this can be made with water. You can have a little bit of ice in it. Maybe blend it with some frozen berries. You can also blend it with a non-dairy milk like oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk. And it is delicious. I love drinking it. My kids love drinking it. They ask for it. And so this is going to be combined with this Super Amino 23. It's a pre-digested vegan protein. It's a patented amino product developed by a doctor. It has over 30 clinical studies showing its efficacy. So this is absorbed within 23 minutes into the blood and has a net utilization rate of 99%. So only 1% metabolic waste. This is going to have no strain on the kidneys. If anyone has kidney disease or is on dialysis, this is a protein source that they can safely take. It will not break a fast, and it's made without any synthetic fillers, binders, or synthetic isolates. These tablets are pressed without magnesium stearate in the process, so it's not going to have any of that additive. So that is taken for breakfast and lunch. You can take, have a healthy snack in between. And also at dinner time, it's recommended just having a healthy dinner of your choice. And there is a suggested list of food items that comes with the program, as well as metrics for you to take, objective measurements such as your mood, your weight measurements, different aspects of how you see your health before, during, and after the 90 days of the program. And one of the most important parts of the program is a product called Biomedic. This is going to be a pre and probiotic, and probably the most important part of the program, because it is going to detox a chemical in the body called glyphosate. And if you've never heard of glyphosate, it is the chemical, a component in Roundup weed killer that is sprayed on 98% of conventional crops. Over 95% of Americans have this chemical in their blood. It is a pesticide sprayed on crops, and it cannot be cooked out of food. It can't be washed off of the food. It is in the food, it is consumed, and then it becomes a part of us. Over time, it can build up in the body, so it's important to detox that out. Biomedic is a proprietary blend. It consists of lactospore, humic, and fulvic acid, and it helps to chelate, bind to that glyphosate, and remove it from the body. It's been shown in clinical studies to remove glyphosate from the body in up to 75% in 6 weeks. And there is a human study that was done to show the efficacy of this product. And I would be happy to share any of the clinical studies with anyone who's interested in reading about it. This was given the golden seal by the detox product as a glyphosate detoxing solution. And our gut health is so important. Our gut is our second brain. Our gut microbiome determines or has an influence over our mood, our general well-being and health. And it also has a lot to do with our taste for food. When we have cravings for sugars, carbs, and junk food, bad gut bacteria in our gut craves that food, and therefore we crave that food and then eat it. When we really transform our eating habits and rehabilitate our gut microbiome with the good gut microbes, we will start to crave those foods that are healthy for us and not crave those carbs and sugars, alcohol, junk food anymore, and can really transform our health. And the part of the program that you will take in the evening time is going to be something called apothecary. It's a tart cherry juice, organic. Cherries are one of the most heavily sprayed crops with pesticides, so it's always important to have cherries that are organic. Tart cherry juice is going to be has a naturally occurring source of melatonin, and it has an anti-inflammatory effect. So if you suffer with rheumatoid arthritis or gout, this is going to help with reducing CRP levels or in your body, and support your body's healthy response to inflammation and improve joint health. So the tart cherry juice is taken once at night. The Biomedic is taken one in the morning and one in the evening. The last component of the program, which is only taken in the first month of the 90-day program, is the parasite cleanse. It's Super Cleanser. It's a gentle parasite cleanse, and everybody gets parasites. It doesn't matter how clean you eat, whether you're vegan or not, everybody gets parasites. So it's super important for us to detox parasites from our bodies at least twice a year. So, 100 years ago, all food was organic. It wasn't until about the 1970s that chemicals, including glyphosate, started being used on conventional crops. And most of the food in the grocery stores, are conventional foods. They contain are laced with the chemical glyphosate. So it's always important to eat organic. I know a lot of people can't always eat organic all the time. As long as your diet is at least 75 to 80% organic, you will avoid, getting, setting yourself up for chronic diseases. So I do have a list in my clinic that I give out to my patients called the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 list. It helps people shop for organic produce, conventional produce. So the Dirty Dozen list comprises 12 items that are heavily sprayed with pesticides, herbicides that should always be avoided and only purchased organically at the grocery store. Whereas the Clean 15 list comprises of a list of 15 produce items that aren't necessarily sprayed heavily or retain as much pesticide residue that are safer to eat conventional. So the program is really meant for people that are busy and on the go. It's convenient. There's no way you can possibly go to the grocery store and buy all the ingredients in the green power shake and come out better as far as cost goes. And this is really cost effective and all the work is done for you. This power shake consists of 16 ingredients that are dehydrated at a super low temperature. That dehydration process retains the live enzymes in the product. So when you reconstitute it in liquid, either water or non-dairy milk, it's a live food. All of the phytonutrients are there. So my personal experience with the program, I started using the program October of 2023. I did the 90-day ultimate lifestyle transformation. My biggest reasons for doing the program is I wanted to find something that I could recommend to my patients for detoxing, weight loss, or just for feeling better, looking better, forming healthier eating habits. For me personally, I was, suffering from like a lack of energy overall. I do have 2 young children, so by nature, I don't get a lot of sleep. So I do tend to be tired. I tended to be tired during the day, had to take naps, just super tired and fatigued by the end of the day, just dragging. And I also had a really big sweet tooth. So sugar cravings were intense for my entire life from childhood up until recently. Sugar, sweet stuff was my go-to, my comfort food. And it was starting to cause some health issues as far as like my teeth go. And thankfully I'm not diabetic. So it's a surprise that I'm not diabetic. I mean, the way I was going with sweets. But 2 weeks after starting the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Program, I noticed a huge shift. I started to not crave sugars and sweets. I was actually kind of turned off by the sweetness of the candy and sweets, and I started to crave more of the healthy foods that were good for me, the healthy fruits and vegetables, and less of the carb cravings, less cravings for alcohol, the red wine. And I noticed an increase in my energy despite not sleeping more. I had more energy during the day, which was huge. I mean, I was able to go through the whole day without feeling like I needed a nap. So that was my takeaway from the program. Everybody has their own experience with the program. A lot of people find a huge help with being able to sleep. A lot of people come to me with insomnia. It's very common. So this program helps with regulating the sleep cycle. It can also help lift brain fog and help people release excess weight that they haven't been able to release. And also women that are going through perimenopause, menopause, having fluctuations in hormones. So this program helps to decrease systemic inflammation and thus help the body to help with hormone regulation. And I have several patient testimonials. If you are interested in reading any of the clinical studies that I mentioned before, or looking at patient testimonials that I have, I'd be happy to send them to you. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me. drlarasmith.com is my website. You can email me, contact@drlarasmith.com, or call me at 727-222-6980. I'd be happy to answer any questions about the program. And if you are wanting to place an order, I'd be happy to do that for you as well.